Alright, so Street Fighter V is out, and a lot of people have been complaining about this game non-stop. And everybody's been complaining and just complaining. I'm gonna tell you like it is. I'm gonna tell you like it is. Now, a lot of the majority of the people that have been complaining about this game, lacking content and stuff like that, are really honestly casuals. They are casuals who just don't play a lot of fighting games. And I'm not in the competitive scene. I just really like fighting games. I've spent a lot of hours playing Third Strike on Xbox. I've spent a lot of hours playing Soul Calibur, Tekken, whatever. And I personally really like this game. I really do. I think that the gameplay is great. I think that's better than 4 so far. And I think that Third Strike's my favorite, but honestly, this is a really good addition into the Street Fighter franchise. The gameplay is great. The graphics look amazing. I really like the way that the clay looks and everything else. Like it's kind of clayy. It looks like a clay. That's the only way I can really describe how the aesthetics look. I really like the aesthetics, but the graphics are absolutely amazing. And when the game was first announced, I remember even saying to myself, like, that doesn't look so much better than 4, whatever. But now that we have the game and I'm playing it and I have it on PC, it looks really, really nice. I don't know if there's too much of a graphical difference between the PS4 version and the PC version. I'm assuming not. So I'm pretty sure they're both pretty much the same. Um, like most Japanese games, like 99% Japanese games. But nonetheless, the game is got some problems, obviously. But a lot of the people that are complaining about the lack of content, honestly, I'm gonna be totally honest with you. Yeah, sure, it's some bullshit that there is no arcade mode. That's where I usually sometimes practice, even because I like to play against um, like a high level CPU before I go ahead and play out ranked. That's like kind of my warm up, or I'll go on casual, and play against some people and then go online, but go on ranked. But yeah, it's very odd. But there is a survival mode to replace that, and basically arcade mode is just playing against somebody consistently. But I guess it wouldn't kill them to add like a bonus stage, like wrecking a car or whatever. It wouldn't kill them to add any of that stuff. Um, so it's very odd that there is no arcade mode. Um, but for a lot of us who play fighting games, like, all of our lives, and really like fighting games a lot, and just really like getting into the mechanics more so than playing them casually, um, then, well, yeah, it's not something that, like, I'm not sitting here complaining about there's no arcade mode. The one thing that bugs me about the PC release is that there is no direct input. That is the one thing that bugs me. And they're soon working on it, but it should have been right out of the box direct input. There should have been some, because they know it's PC, and then they know that this game is going to get some people who use all different types of controllers, not just Xbox controllers. So until they put, and I don't really want to use a third party um, input. I really don't want to use some third party bullshit. I hate using that. I'd rather use just X input for now. I'll just use my Xbox controller for now. I really don't want to be. I really just will use that. Honestly, it doesn't. It doesn't bug me one bit to use it, but I would really like direct input to come soon. Um, that's really it. That's the only real complaint. 16 fighters. Everybody's complaining about that. Honestly, again, I've seen less. I've seen less in fighting games. And 16 fighters isn't really that bad. Honestly, like it's not like I'm trying not to sound like a Capcom shill right now, but I know that's kind of what I'm sounding like. And trust me, I got on Capcom's case with Street Fighter Cross Tekken, with UMVC 3, with even with other releases like Revelations 2, or what's another game that was like complete bullshit? Resident Evil 6. You know, they've done this. You know, Capcom has done this with other franchises, not just their fighting game franchises. And but this release honestly isn't that bad, and the only reason why it was released now was because so they could meet Evo. You know, so they could be ready for Evo, and that people would be ready and have enough time to play the game and really get a feel for it. Honestly, the only reason. And Capcom really just cares more about the competitive side more than the casual side. And that's just something that you're going to have to kind of deal with. Like, Street Fighter never really... Honestly, in my honest opinion, I don't think, and I could be wrong, but I don't think Street Fighter's ever been for anybody who's really, like, not competitive. It's always been more of a competitive fighter. It's definitely more of... It's not even really like Mortal Kombat in the sense that it's combo heavy. It's more like a chess game. And to me, that's more competitive than Mortal Kombat, but that's neither here or there. Street Fighter is definitely not something for casuals to just jump right in. Casuals can jump right in and play. That's fine. And, casuals can play it, but Street Fighter's never been like that. Street Fighter's never been for people who just want to jump in and play. And I really like Street Fighter. And I really want more people to play it, but at the same time, it's not exactly something that casuals just... I'm not going to repeat myself. So... I mean, that's really... Other than that, everybody's complaining about everything else. The music, fighting game music, is like a huge part of fighting games. Supposed to get you amped up. And the music's okay. Honestly, I think the music's a little bit better than 4. There's more memorable tracks in this than 4. But Third Strike has honestly the best music in Street Fighter, in the whole entire Street Fighter franchise. That's it. I mean, this game's good, and everybody who owns this, I paid $30 for this game. I didn't even pay $60, and that's the thing is that who the fuck paid $60 for this game on PC? If you paid $60 for this game on PC, you haven't been gaming on PC for a very long time, because everybody who's been playing on PC for a while bought this game for like $30, $40 on other websites. So yeah, is it worth $60 for casual players? Absolutely not. But I would even argue that it's not worth $30 for casual players. Is it worth $60 for competitive players? Depends on how you feel about Street Fighter. If you feel like you're going to get into this one and you're really enjoying the gameplay, you probably found your money's worth. But I really found my money's worth paying half the price. And that's about it. That's all I gotta say, because just the game's great. I like the new characters. I like Rashid. I'm maining Ken right now, though, but I'm really getting into Rashid. I'm really getting into Mika. I like the characters. There's not a single character I haven't tried that I don't like, and Birdie I don't really care for. But other than that, honestly, I really like this game. I don't... Sure, there's a lack of content, but I paid $30, and I'm really enjoying it, and I put about almost 30 hours into the game, and it's only been out for 3 days. So make that of what you will. Another problem that I was having with this after my voice was recorded and everything was done with that, I went ahead and went to get some Street Fighter V footage. Unfortunately, I couldn't even record it with OBS or Shadow Play. It just would not let me share the screen with it, or capture the screen whatsoever. The only way I could do that was if I put in window mode, and I thought it looked a little too ghetto if I just did that. So instead, I just did Rainbow Six Siege gameplay. It's very old gameplay that I recorded when I kind of first got the game, so I don't know how good it is or not, or how good I do, but hey, I recorded it, so it's footage that I have on hand, and I don't think it really matters anyway if I show you Street Fighter V gameplay.